Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we're going to talk about an all-new Corvette, the 2023 Corvette E-Ray, and this is going to be everything we know so far. Remember, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, hit the notification bell. Like and share this video so our channel could grow, and as always, leave a positive comment below. All right, I love Corvettes. I've owned 3 of them. You're looking at my friend's C8 Corvette in the Elkhart Lake Blue with an adrenaline red interior. Now, his car is a 2LT Z51, and it was a blast to drive. We did a full review of that car. Watch this video all the way to the end, and I'll link that full review. And it was just an amazing car to drive, especially for that price. Now, typically, after the base car comes, like they did in the C7, will be the Z06 model, and then after that, the Grand Sport. And essentially, the Grand Sport is the wide body from the Z06 with the base car's engine. But it looks like this E-Ray could possibly replace the Grand Sport. Now, it'll still be the middle model. We'll have the C8 base, this C8 E-Ray, which is really going to be a hybrid, and then the Z06 above that. So this is getting a lot of attention. Now, first of all, back in 2015, General Motors trademarked E-Ray, but this was back in 2015, and they renewed that in 2020. So we think that it's going to be called the E-Ray. It's going to have some kind of hybrid. It's going to start with that base engine, that 6.2 liter V8. Now the base car makes 495 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds of torque, so this is going to be more than that. And the surprising thing about the E-Ray, it's going to have 2 electric motors powering the front wheels. But what's, I think, the most shocking, since Corvettes have always been rear drive, is the E-Ray is going to be all-wheel drive. So you're going to have some amazing performance numbers, because now every single one of those horsepowers, and we don't know the horsepower yet for this car, is going to get to the ground. So the Z06 is really going to have to be impressive, because that's going to be slotted higher than the E-Ray, and we're going to have supercar performance with that car, certainly. All right, so when will it appear? Probably, it seems, and this is always changing, model year 2023. So I don't know if that means calendar year 2022. A lot of stuff has been pushed back because of COVID with the factory shutdown. So I wouldn't be surprised if things have been pushed back a year, but this looks like it could be a game changer. The C8 base is already a game changer. Imagine when the Z06 comes out. That all-wheel drive is certainly going to put power to the ground. Pricing, we don't know pricing yet. Keep in mind, we've seen pricing for a Z06, or what we think is pricing for the information we have, probably in that $85,000 to $90,000 base price. Figure the way you would want it equipped is probably $95,000 to $100,000. A 1LT Z51 car is what, about $65,000, give or take. The one you're looking at here, I'll give you the exact price in the video, but I think it was about $75,000 with the 2LT, the Z51, and a couple of options. So I would think that the E-Ray is going to slot somewhere in between, obviously the base and the Z06 models. It's going to have performance in the middle of those two cars, and I think that's really great what they're doing with Corvette. So you're going to have a car that gets probably a ton of torque with those electric motors. You're going to have really, really good gas mileage. Not that you're buying a C8 Corvette for gas mileage. And then, close to supercar performance. And if there's any doubt for supercar performance, you're definitely going to get that with the Z06. Now, the E-Ray may not be the only hybrid C8. Wouldn't be surprised. It sounds like to make all that horsepower for the Z06, that those E-Ray electric motors could be paired with some kind of twin turbocharged version of the Z06's flat plane crank V8. So we may see that in higher models, whether it's Z06 or ZR1 or something like that, using those electric motors to really get the high horsepower, possibly the all-wheel drive, to put that to the ground. So the highest level Corvette, whatever that is, whether it's the Zora or whatever they're going to call it, may use the Z06's engine and the E-Ray's electric motors to give you even more horsepower. So really exciting times for Corvettes. I've owned 3 Corvettes in the past, and I can definitely see a C8 coming in my future. I just don't know which one. So you need to tell me which one you would get in the comments below. Is the base car enough? I mean, the base car is going to be a bargain, especially 3 years from now when they're used. They're going to sell enough base cars that you'd probably be able to get these cars for 50 grand, somewhere in that range. And that's going to be a heck of a car with 2.9 second, 3 second to 60 performance, target top, a great dual clutch transmission, rear drive, mid-engine, all those things. And but is it worth going for these higher models? Certainly, if money's no object, they are, because the performance that you're going to get in the supercar performance. But if spending your own money, is it better to get a base car and just mod it exactly like you like, or to save your money to get one of these, get the E-Ray, the Z06, the Zora, or whatever it's going to be, and 900 horsepower? Hey, who doesn't want 900 horsepower? But what price would you pay for that? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.